disturbance, audibly conveying various levels of astonishment when Elijah and Moses appearing more fully from behind him, obscured some by the immediate first rows of tall.
Gog-Mageddon. Have it up, Tisha.
Interrupting the Father Sebastian and continuing.
For one day uttered the prophecy of the overturned stones of King Herod's ordered reconstruction of the Second Temple. Same prophecy meeting with fulfillment at the hand of Rome's legions who stormed and ransacked the building during the riotous time of the Emperor Nero. The blood of the red heifer cow ordered for these temple sacrifices to denote symbolically a pure sacrifice which was only provided by Jesus in its non-symbolic essence. Yeshua HaMashiach. The curse of heredity requiring a sinless sacrifice for sins from this one. The Son of the living God and incarnate God on earth. Who single-handedly defeated death and the curse of heredity passed down from civilization's dawning and first man and woman who would hear but in the least bit see the day. The very hour is described in the foreshadowing future-looking Psalm 22, when the curse of death was wonderfully reversed. The wages of sin is death and the death penalty is eternal separation from God who, and do remember how far the father of the faith Abraham would go who mounted the makeshift altar atop of which his son Isaac was strapped down and fast tethered beneath Abraham's dagger-clutching hand that was stayed by the angel. The Messiah, however, would scarcely at all be spared but would rise from the dead. Reviving himself after satisfying through the price of ransom that any amount out of history's treasuries in the world and worlds and throughout time immemorial could in the least supplant in lieu of rebelling mankind who could himself in the least bit stopgate what God would through the image of the invisible God soon provide for himself. As God said to Abraham, I myself shall provide the sacrifice. Dear readers along for the Daniel's 70th weeks of year's sojourn, answer if you can. How could this heifer, although the animal verily was demanded some time ago, measure up or factor in to satisfy your debt service to God? For the sacrifice of blood is required and the life of the flesh is in the blood yet what is encrusted inside of the blood droplet. Man, he smiles down on the blood of his committed enemy and smiles fatter yet what is this that terrorizes the adversary of God like so? And what does the scripture mean when it said of the issue of dying at the hands of Roman executioners through order of the prefect that he conquered death and made the spectacle of sin if his death was power over the grave what is this derived from his resurrection? If Yeshua's act of crucifixion resulting in sacrificial atonement was as a kind of a contaminated vessel then his rising from the dead wherein all men who are predestined to life made alive some form of a scouring pad is right